It is the alternative to a catastrophic possibility, which we have to do everything we can to avoid. There are one or two possibilities. We learn to live in mutual respect and cooperation, or we are in an ending conflict, which means an end of the whole of humanity. And therefore this initiative of the Alliance of Civilizations is perhaps the most critical initiative for the 21st century. And of course it is, of all the religions that advocates the essence of it, the one that is most explicit is Islam. I'm not authorized to speak in the name of Islam, but we should all learn from Surah 49 verse 13, where it says, I have created you out of one man and woman and made you into tribes and peoples in order that you may know one another. In other words, God has created us in all our diversity in order to be able to respect and appreciate one another. If we don't know how to respect and appreciate one another, then we are facing a catastrophic future. Well, at the heart of what I was saying before is the question that in fact is the subject of our discussion, and particularly in the interreligious panel, on the nature of security. Security is a physical thing, but not only a physical thing. It's also a psychological, spiritual matter. And we need to be able to give people a sense of their value and respect, that they are appreciated. And therefore what is really important is for people to feel that sense of respect and hospitality, both in terms of their culture and of their presence in a globalized world where you have diverse societies. So anything that we can do to promote that understanding of the value of the other, the appreciation of the other, to strengthen the feeling that everyone has, that they have a value, a place under the sun, is really important.
So what do you think about the conflict between the religions now?
You see, people that present conflicts ostensibly as religious are, I think, not looking profoundly into the issues. There is no conflict that is described as religious that is in fact religious. Whether it's in Kashmir between Muslims and Hindus, or in Sri Lanka between Buddhists and Hindus, or in Nigeria between Christians and Muslims, or in the Holy Land between Jews and Muslims, none of these are religious conflicts. Or in Ireland before Protestants and Catholics, they were all territorial conflicts in which religion is exploited because it relates to the identities of the people. Now you have one of two options. You can either allow that exploitation to continue, or you can try to make sure that it is not exploited, but instead of religion being part of the problem, it becomes part of the solution. And therefore the dialogue and cooperation and joint initiatives are the way that you counteract that.
Absolutely. So what do you think about, for example, the conflict between the Arabs and the Jewish living in Israel or in Palestine?
It's a territorial conflict that has to do also with broader issues of the relationship historically between the Arab world and the Western world. It serves as a lightning conductor for a variety of complexes and issues, and therefore has to be resolved. And therefore peace is essential for Arabs, for Jews, for Palestinians, but also for the West and its relationship to the whole of the Muslim world. And therefore we need to address that properly, and we need to address it directly. I don't believe that we in the Ard al-Muqaddas, in the Holy Land, are capable by ourselves to be able to resolve that. We need the involvement of Egypt, of Jordan, of the Arab world, and of Europe and of America. But they need to understand that this is a crucial issue that has to be resolved for the benefit of all of us.